This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Ladies and gentlemen, bon temps roulette. We are ready to let the good times roll in New Orleans tonight, the site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25, no return attempted there. By the back, defense better adjust. Opening play at the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Young. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Opening drive challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hamilton. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. And they'll give it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him the third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Young. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. they better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Makes the grab. It's Scott. That broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
And the Sun Devils looking to cash in this red zone trip. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Touchdown, ASU. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First play looking to throw it. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Takes off in a bootleg. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
He keeps it on the design run, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback keeps the football. He's got the first and still going. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning. Handoff
running right. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. But a quick stop by the defense. He just chews, so it's 3rd and 8. The line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. And the Huskies will bring their punt team on the field now. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Motion now from the tight end. Handoff cutting left. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield for 41.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arizona State.
First down and 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Could take it all the way. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? And the running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The tight end has got it. That's a solid beam. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The Huskies will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Looking for some space. It's Russell.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
7th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And that one's picked off. What a play. Right into the open. Pass midfield. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. Goes out to stiff arm. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. QB decides to keep it here. He gets the first and more. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Washington. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Sun Devils will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Trying for a fourth down completion. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Huskies. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
2nd down play coming up. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Grab near the sticks. It's Young. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Sun Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Returner choosing to field this one. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. QB keeper all the way. Picks up the first, looking for more. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He knocks it through with confidence. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this away to get the second half going. Bringing it out, it's Clark. And he's brought down at the 16. He'd been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. It's a nice game to move the football up to the 27.
Well, really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple of years with Michael Penix.
It's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl right against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick throw to the left. Big catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Washington, to put them on top now.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
BAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to beat it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the running play stuck on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Defense stuffs it right there. No gain. Fourth down coming up. The Sun Devils will look to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Takes it to the clear. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid gain.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Can he get there on the ground? And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough to get a first down there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Powering through.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the ground, it's Young. Has the first down and more. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. In the red area, it's Young. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, ASU. Still no answer for this offense. Who says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Clark. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. He's having one of those dream performances.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down after that running play. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for his back. The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Anderson. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Running out of time in the pocket. Extending the play now. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Now, you got to give the defense some credit on this one. They came out in dime with 6 defensive backs on the field to try to lock down all these playmakers with that much speed on the field. They were quick to jump on the quarterback when he decided to take it himself. Good play there by the D to set up this fourth down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 4 after the miss.
Oh, my gosh, he had it right on target. Unfortunately, he didn't quite have the distance. They hit right in the middle of that crossbar, and they miss out on 3 points.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. He's got his man in the open field. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Russell.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down in the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Using his legs, it's Russell. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'd be enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying the run, it's Russell. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play.
Put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive goes to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Pounding away with the run game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return, but hit will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Doesn't get more dramatic than this. A championship on the line late in the game. Biggest drive so far. Can they take the lead here? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. set. It's second down. That's a design quarterback keeper. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Running back with the football. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
Sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will give them the lead here in the final minute and a half. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. His sure hands. It's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly. His short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. On the move now.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Looking deep for late game heroics. Catch made wide open way downfield. It's out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Just a heads-up play by this wide receiver to recognize where the first down marker is and then to get out of bounds to save time.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking to throw it on first down. Gets made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the back now goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Powering through the defender. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
That's a good positive gain there on first and goal. And here we go. The closer you get, the tougher it gets to get the ball into the end zone. And let's face it, this is a critical moment in this game. The fourth quarter of the national championship, and you're trailing. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
He throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. The final seconds of the game. It all comes down to this. No hesitation. Bring out the kicker, and let's see if he can win the game.
So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win.